Hey, it's Amethyst Virgo. I'm here with your monthly horoscope. So I'm actually doing this very differently. So those who've been on my channel before might know that I used to do one sign and one horoscope for that sign. And then sometimes I've bunched the elements together and did pulled cards for each element. So like I would do maybe Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and pull cards for each. I'm going to do this for all 12 zodiac signs. I've already pre-shuffled, okay? I'm going to pull 2 cards per sign. I would also check my rising and moon sign throughout this video too, because sometimes some people are a little bit more in tune with their rising or their moon sign and find that a little bit more accurate, all right? So I already shuffled these. Let's start with our Aries, folks. We have the 2 of Wands, all right? So Aries, Wands are really related to you in the first place because wands are action, and our fire signs, our Sagittarius, Leos, Aries are action. They take initiative. So 2 of Wands deals with you and another person coming together to do something. So it could be a new project. It could be a new goal that you have. Whatever it is, you and this other person, or you and, you know, if it's not a person, if it's an organization, or you're trying to work with some organization or work with an, you know, a group, or in some sense, this has more to do with something coming together, something working in it may be a favorable way because you're mutually invested in whatever the situation is. And a card to complement that is a 10 of chalices. So 10 of hearts, success, whatever this project or whatever this initiative that you have going on, Aries is most likely you're gonna see success this month because this 10 of chalices is showing coming together, and this might be something that helps other people as well. You won't be the only one to benefit from this. All right, Taurus, 9 of Wands. Some of you Tauruses have to have a little bit more self-discipline. Last month, you might have gone overboard with something. Maybe it was money, you know, maybe you spent too much. Maybe it was you overindulged. Maybe you went, you know, if you're trying to be healthy, you went off your diet. You did something you know you really weren't supposed to do. You lacked self-control. You know, you weren't really thinking, all right? So this shows like a need to have some self-control this month, Taurus. And a card to help with that is a 7 of Wands. Here we go. It's almost like there might have been something that happened, Taurus, because of this lack of self-control, that now you feel that you have to clean up. You have to fix something. You have to face what you've done. 7 of Wands is courage and being brave, okay? Or it also could mean that you were escaping last month. You know, maybe you were overspending or overindulging, or not really being disciplined with what you know you were supposed to do within your life. Not really taking responsibility, and now this month you're kind of paying for that, where you have to get everything back together and face up to what, you know, the decisions that you made, or face up to the, you know, the situation that you have to have some courage to fix, have some courage to actually, you know, embark on facing the truth, facing your fears, okay? All right, so now we're gonna go with our Gemini folks, okay? The sun. All right, so Gemini, something's being revealed to you this month. There's really probably not a lot of hidden things happening with you, Gemini. The sun is a presence that is, you know, light, positive, makes everyone feel like they see what things are. A card that goes along with this for you Geminis is the Judgment card. So it's almost like for some of you Geminis, there's a final decision being made. You might have made a final decision. You've made a final decision. You're clearing, you're clarifying with people what you want. You're telling people what you expect. This could be also some of you standing up for yourself. This could be some of you, you know, making some decisions that are going to change the course of, you know, the future. Okay, so I'm seeing that with some of you Geminis with these 2 cards here. One thing I do want to say with this video is the first person who responds with a comment in their zodiac sign, I will do an extended video this month for your sign. All right, so we have the 9 of chalices here for Cancer. All right, so chalices are linked to our water signs. Chalices are hearts. All right, so Cancer, fulfillment. This month, you are really going to be really involved with something that is really close to your heart. It could be a person. It could be anything that gives you passion, Cancer, okay? You feel fulfilled, you feel happy, you're not worried about outside influences. This is definitely something that is making you feel some sense of joy. And then we have the stars. Okay, these 2 cards go really well together, okay? Because the stars is not okay. When you see this, usually this card in another deck is called the stars, usually not called the stars, but in general usually it's a woman depicted who is either not really clothed, or she's you know, she's naked, and she's with water, and she is happy and she's content because she's not worrying about the physical world, she's not worrying about material things, she's not worrying about what other people have to say. Okay, so this is something, there's definitely Cancer, especially if you've been having a hard time, you know, just this feeling of self-esteem, this feeling of self-awareness, and really just feeling really fulfilled and positive during this month. All right, so now we have so we just went Cancer, we have Leo, Three of Swords. Leo, some of you might be going through a period of time where something's making you very sad. It could be a situation involving other people. Threes in tarot typically are involving other people, group of people, not necessarily just one person. So it could be, you know, something family related or work related, or something that's just causing you to maybe be a little bit down, a little bit depressed, and not really at your happiest height right now. The Hermit card matches with that, Leo, okay? So those of you who are Leos or Leo moons or Leo risings or Leo energy people, you know, they might be going through a period this month where you know, you're dealing with some harsh problems, all right? And it's almost like you want to be a recluse. You don't really want to be, and that's really different for Leo. Leo is out in the open. Leos tend to be very outgoing, very positive. They like to be around other people, but this month there might be a change in that. All right, Virgo, we have the Four of Chalices. Okay, so you're reevaluating some things in your life. When we see the Four of Chalices, Four of Hearts, it usually doesn't mean reevaluating. It doesn't always mean it's a bad reason. It could simply mean you're reflecting on your life. You're reflecting on things you care about. You're reflecting and trying to see, am I really moving in the right direction? All right. Now, along with that, we have the Eight of Chalices. Here's what we're doing. While you're reflecting, Virgo, the Eight of Chalices card, though, is showing that you might have to sacrifice something. So, you know, while you might be thinking of where you want to see yourself in the future, there's has to be some type of some give and take. You can't just get what you want, Virgo. You have to actually either compromise or let go of something in order to achieve something that's going to be even bigger than that thing that you're holding on to. Okay, and I'm a Virgo, and I can definitely relate to these two cards being pulled. Okay, next, Libra. Queen of Pentacles. All right, so Libra, you know, very positive energy regarding money. You being very resourceful. You using what you have at your disposal. You know, being a person who people are starting to see is trustworthy. You know, someone who is stable. Someone, you know, you might be someone who, if you're looking for a job, or you're looking for a promotion, or you're just wondering like how your finances or how your stability might be this month, you know, this is a positive indication. And then we have the Knave of Pentacles. Okay, so this linked here is very interesting. This is a theme that's going on with your reading, Libra. So the Knave of Pentacles. Okay, so when you see the Knave of Pentacles, so the Knave is basically being very how do I say this? When you think of Pentacles, first of all, you have to understand the fact that Pentacles are not the easiest thing to acquire. So it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes things like that. Okay? The Knave of Pentacles is very practical. Oops, I'm sorry. So though you might be feeling very regal, you might be feeling that you have stability, this card is saying to you, great, you're going to get that status this month, but don't take it too far. Don't take it to the extreme. Okay. All right. Sorry, I was a little slow on that one. Just want to make sure that I made it very clear with the Knave of Pentacles, how that was relating to. Because sometimes I pause in tarot during a reading because I really want to, you know, channel the energy of it and really understand how the two cards are working together. All right. So now we did Libra, so now we're going to do Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, we have the World card. All right, so something is coming to a cycle. Something is coming to an end, Scorpio. You might be moving on to a new journey, greener pastures. All right, you learned all the lessons that you need to learn, and now you might be finally seeing that you're now moving in a new direction. It's a new step. You know, there's something new that's about to happen because of all the things that you've just already done. Okay. And here we go. Perfect. All right, Scorpio. Then we have the Ace of Wands, the One of Wands. So yes, something is coming together for you. You are ending one cycle in your life, Scorpio, and beginning a new one. Whether that's work, a relationship, personal development, some type of situation that's a new beginning. Okay, Ace of Wands, new beginning. All right, Sagittarius. All right, death card, transformation, Sagittarius, something new is happening for you this month. And it's a very drastic change, whether it's housing, whether it's career, whether it's a money situation pops up or changes for the better or worse, a relationship situation. There's definitely a transformation where something this month is not going to be the same at all, okay? And to go with that, we have the Justice card. All right, so it could also be like, you've been waiting to make something right. Maybe, you know, in regards to your relationship with another person, or you're waiting for someone to pull through. You're waiting for a situation to be made balanced. You know, there might have been a situation for you, Sagittarius, that's been waiting in the balance. You're like, okay, what is going on, right? I'm waiting right now for an answer. I'm waiting for things to be restored the way they're supposed to. So I feel like this death card is showing that, like, whatever it is that you're wanting to be balanced, it'll change. Now, depends on your individual situation, whether it's for the worse or the better. The death card typically, is for the better. Transformation is typically positive because you are learning your lessons. You're taking whatever situation that just happened and you're turning into, you're basically, you know, elevating to another part of your life. You're elevating in some way, in some situation. All right. This Sagittarius. So I think one thing that Sagittarius with this Justice card is like, making sure that you're on the right side of things. You know, sometimes we see Justice card and we assume we're right. Just make sure that you're on the right side of things. But Sagittarius is kind of like you're, you know, very interested in like philanthropy and how to, you know, help other people. You know, the signs that are really good with helping people on a larger scale, I would say, are like Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Virgo. All right, Queen of Swords we have for, our Capricorns. Okay. All right, so Capricorn, Queen of Swords, independent, logical. So there's definitely something going on maybe this month with you where you are feeling the need to really take ownership over your own thoughts and how you communicate with people. You're not really concerned overly with emotions or money or, you know, action. It's like you just want to be in command and control of your own thoughts. You might be planning something at this particular time. And then we have the Emperor card, achievement. So you Capricorns, which is not unlike a Capricorn, the Emperor card is dealing with success and achievement. You have your mind set on something. Okay, you have your mind set on something. You're trying to earn some type of status. You're trying to finish or accomplish something in some way. All right, and you can achieve that this month by really focusing on your mind, your strategy, and your, you know, the way that you're mentally pursuing the situation. All right. Next, our Aquariuses. All right. Seven of Chalices. Okay. There's something. Okay. There's something that you might not have been seeing clearly. Okay, when we see the Seven of Chalices, Seven of Hearts, we get delusional. We think of things that we want to happen. We feel very lighthearted about things, but these might not actually be. We have to peel back the layers to actually see what the situation really is. Is it what we really think it is, or we're just thinking of what we want it to be? Card to go along with this for you guys is the One of Swords. The One of Swords is dealing with a new mental idea, a new mental pursuit, your mind being at a place where you're like, all right, now I know I need to make a decision. So it's almost like after this period of time, there's been something that you've been kind of very maybe overly optimistic about. And then you're eventually going to see the truth. You're eventually going to see the truth for something or for what it is. And you're now going to have a new outlook on the situation. Okay. All right. Was Aquarius. All right. Pisces. All right. All right. So what is going on with our Pisces folks right now? Okay. Three of Pentacles, working skills. So you Pisces folks are kind of, maybe some of you might not be in your element right now. You know, Pentacles are earthy things, and Pisces is a water sign, and Pisces is very imaginative, and Pisces is about their dreams and their hopes and their creativity. Does not mean that a Pisces can't be grounded. Anybody can be grounded if they tap on the right energy, but it means that this card is definitely showing like there's a need for work and skills. So some of you Pisces might not have the time this month to be as into your hobbies or your creativity as you usually do, because you're in the beginning of stages of something. So something new has started that you have to put a lot of work into. Okay. And a card to go along with that is the King of Wands. And this definitely matches up because the King of Wands is dynamic, and the King of Wands has status because he's done so many things to accomplish you know, something that is making other people notice him. No, people are, you know, noticing him for the right things. Okay, so right now it's like Pisces, you know, you're working towards this goal, and if you keep doing what that you're doing, you're gonna actually probably I think overachieve. You're gonna overachieve, because this is the very beginning stages of three. Okay, three in Pentacles, early stages, nothing tremendous yet. But this, whatever you do, is actually probably might give you status. It might give you more power. It might give you more authority in some type of way. Okay, all right, so that ends the reading. Okay, because that was Pisces and I started with Aries. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Also, like I said, the first sign, the first commenter to post a comment with their zodiac sign, I will do an extended horoscope video for their sign this month. All right, thank you for watching.